Namaste programs and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're doing the Alaskan Bush Trip Leg 6, which is from Nelson Lagoon Airport to Perryville Airport, aka PAOU to PAPE. So, let's get to it. Let's take off. First heading is 71. There's been a new update, so looks like the controls are a little bit weirder. Jesus Christ. What have they done to the controls? Okay, there we go. Something was definitely wrong with those controls. Fix that. And yeah, didn't manage to crash. Well, there we go. If the ground won't kill you, the fucking updates will. Alright, we are heading to, as you probably saw quickly there, Pitskoy Island. Once in the air above Nelson Lagoon Airport, set your heading towards the two small islands that lie to the east. What a hairy takeoff that was. And it's for 2 minutes 24. But I only just started my clock, so that'll be wrong. We're heading to two small islands. I mean, that an island over there. Alright. We're gradually getting things under control. More settings were wrong, had to fix that. But looks like we're okay now. Camera's pointing the right way. Plane's actually responding to control changes. I think we can... Oh, I don't know why the trimming's so high, but hey. Let's get it down to there. Lower our power a bit so that we don't destroy the engine. And keep following our purple line. Alright. I guess these are the two small islands? I mean, it's kind of one island. That's what was referring to that. That's not an island. That's a peninsula. Mountains in the distance there with its reds and its blues and its greens and its whites. Incredible. Okay. We are nearly at the islands. I went into the settings, so my flight navlog is a mess. There we go. We need to refresh that. It basically does something weird if you go into the menu system. Alright, 89 degrees for 2 minutes 19. Reset our clock. Outcropping. As you pass the two small islands, adjust slightly southeast towards another outcropping that juts from the shoreline near Point Edward. The peninsula and the outcropping. Look at those cloud reflections. Go a bit fuzzy in and out, I don't know why that is, but hey. It sort of works. I think that's kind of how it looks IRL sometimes. Although this does look very computer fuzziness. Alright, arriving soon to outcropping. Near Point Edward. What does that mean? Is that a town, or is this just called Point Edward? Or wow, what's going on with all of those little rivery thingies? Interesting. I thought, no civilization, no roads. I thought I saw something on that little island within an island. But no, it was nothing. Alright, we should be turning soon, according to the clock. There we go. Alright, we want 144 for 2 minutes 19. No, 2 minutes and 9. And we're heading to Deer Island. Deer as in the animal, not as in dear viewer, I love you. Coming around Point Edward, track south down the length of the isle and cross the waters to neighbouring Deer Island. Do you think there's actually deer on that island? I doubt it. Where's their water source? Where's their food source? Does it look like a deer? No. Maybe there were deer on it once. Maybe there still is. Maybe it was someone named Deer, and it was named after them. As always, I've got questions that I'm not going to bother to get the answers to. Heading into the mountains. How's the inside looking at the moment? Nothing new, nothing different. Excellent, excellent. They have added a training program for heavy aircraft though, so that'll be good because I didn't learn that at all when I was learning light aircrafts. Back in real life, 20 years ago, I have very little. I've tried, flying the jumbos in this, and I can do it, but there's just some nuances that I just do not know about. So hopefully that training will be extra good. Yeah, we should be turning soon. In fact, we have, but the next one's 145 degrees, 1 degree to the right. And we're heading to opposite shoreline for 1 minute 13. From Deer Island, make the short jump south across Hague Channel to reach the opposite shoreline. Meanwhile, if I look away or do anything, my plane veers off to the right, because there is, it appears, quite a crosswind right now. Opposite shoreline. Pools and ponds and lakes and things. Nice, quite foresty, this part of it. Nice beaches. Probably too cold to go to the beach though. Alright, we're doing 141 now for 5 minutes and 3 seconds. We're headed to Herondine Bay. Continuing south, follow the west-facing shore of the island along the waters of Herondine Bay. Past various small harbours, you'll soon catch sight of Gull Point, a promontory that separates two coastal inlets. Make your way to the eastern side. Okay. 5 minutes away. This whole bay is Herondine Bay, and we're heading to Gull Point. Two coastal inlets. Bit of a hiccup there. Come on, game, you can do it. Colours of these mountains are just, on one sense, amazing, and the other, unbelievable. Is it like that in real life, or is it that the aerial photography was taken in at like dusk or something? Because everything looks a little bit too orange. It almost looks cartoony to me. But who knows? Maybe that's how it is. Earl. Meanwhile, over there, it looks like a completely different planet. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, we've done 2.5 minutes of 5, so halfway there. I suppose that jutting thing there is the promontory. Promontory. I think I add extra syllables whenever I say that word. Promontory. Promontory. Not promontory. Promontory. Now it doesn't even sound like a word. It sounds like I'm just making up noises. Oh, is that a little town there? No, maybe not, maybe not. Let's see when we get a bit closer. Get back on track. This slight breeze is knocking me off course constantly. Yeah, I thought that might be a road down here, but no, I think it's actually a river. Another minute to go, so yes, this jut here is the Gull Point, separating two coastal inlets. Yes, yes, I see, I see. That's an inlet on my left, an inlet on my right. We're heading to the eastern side of Gull Point. As per our instructions. I suspect we'll be heading up that valley there. That is so picturesque. Oh, isn't it lovely? Alright, according to the clock, we're 3 seconds away from turning. We'll see what the purple line has to say about that, though. We are in the general vicinity. Alright, we're now 5 seconds past, so we're on it a bit slow. There we go. Ever so slightly slow. Let's turn to 112 for 1 minute 31. We're heading to a river fork. Head a short distance southeast over the plains of Grass Valley. And soon you'll find a river running in the same direction. Keep with the river another short stretch until it reaches a fork. Use the fork, Luke. Wow. The colours. The colours. Almost doesn't seem real. Well, it's not real. It's a simulation, but I wonder if we were looking at the real place whether it would look pretty much the same. I think it probably would. From what I've seen of, you know, places I have flown in this game that I have been to in real life. It does a pretty amazing job, especially with mountains and things, of giving you, I won't say it's an exact representation, but it absolutely gives you the gist of everything. It's kind of the how this whole simulation game is, you know? Gives you the gist. Which in some ways might be better than if it was completely 100% photorealistic, because I think then you'd have a sort of uncanny valley kind of thing. Speaking of uncanny valleys, we're turning to 94 degrees. We're leaving this grass valley. For 2 minutes 47, we're heading to Doranoy Bay. At the river fork, take the easternmost route and follow it through the mountains. It will eventually lead to Doranoy Bay. Doranoy. Follow the river to Bay. Follow the river to Bay. You trust in Purple Line, you will be okay. Alright, that's presumably the bay over the mountain here. Look at this, just grass-covered, forest-lined, incredible mountains. Alaska, you're beautiful. You know that? I bet you do. I bet you look in the mirror every day and go, I'm fucking awesome. As you should. Another minute to go before we hit our timing. Should be pretty spot on. We're going at the right speed. Actually, the true airspeed's much faster, so there's a tailwind. There's our little river again, leading down to the bay. What an absolutely spectacular looking bay. You've got these grassy fields here with a river. It just, I don't know, it just triggers something primeval in me, you know? It's like, this would be a good spot to live, you know, if you were a hunter-gatherer. You've got fresh water, you've got a beach, you've got, you know, you set up your camp on the left there, you've got protection from the wind and shit. Amazing. What? We're turning 89 degrees now for 2 minutes 21. We're heading to West Cove. Continue along the mountainous shoreline above Doranoy Bay, further southeast until the coach reaches its end at West Cove. That I can do. Have a look around. Oh my goodness, look at the view. Truly epic. Amazing. Just amazing. It's so peaceful and calm. Where has this game been all my life? Oi, island out there. You're a bit of a loner, huh? A bit of a loner, island. Love it. Oh, look at this lagoon with this little island in it. Fucking A. What else can you say about it? Alright. Probably, yeah, 40 more seconds, maybe 30 seconds until we hit West Cove here. That's forest. Why are there no trees? Well, I guess it's the river that stops the trees from growing there at the very... Could just be the algorithm. Dunno. Dunno. And I see that, I think is that some kind of man-made clearing, but there's just there's no civilization here. Although there's some squiggles on the floor down there, on the ground. Alright, we're turning 58 degrees for 2 minutes 36. We're heading to American Bay opening. As you cross over West Cove, adjust and head northeast, pass over the grassy outcropping and the bay beyond it, continuing along the shore until it ends at Blunt Point and the wide opening to American Bay. Okay. Blunt Point, huh? This valley here is just spectacular with its lagoon and its river. We're halfway there, sitting on a chair. Got a little beach here with a cove. Is this it? Probably not yet. We're about a minute away, so the cove, American Bay, must be the next cove around, I think. And the next bay around. Yeah, no roads or anything, so whatever this sort of brownish white patch of ground here is natural, I guess, rather than something that's been dug up by humans. Interesting. But this must be Blunt Point. We're about to hit. About 30 seconds until the turning, and this must be American Bay. I want to go to there. Okay, turning time to 33 degrees for 6 minutes on the dot. We're heading to Ramsey Bay. Make your way northeast past several other inlets along the major Stepovac Bay. Stepovac? And you eventually come to a vast mountain outcropping. Make your way to its rock wall shoreline. Okay, will do. Meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy the scenery if that's okay with you. Instructions? For 6 minutes, where would that be? Maybe over there or even further, perhaps? Several other inlets. And this is Stepovac Bay. Vast mountain outcropping. Is that this here? And it's rock wall shoreline. Probably, that's probably about, well, we're 4.5 minutes away now. That seems a bit close actually. Maybe it's over that. Maybe it's the mountainous stuff beyond it. Uh-oh, well, I bumped something on the keyboard, and now I think I've bumped the rudder trim or something. Yeah, it is. It's the rudder trim. Except the keyboard controls are just nutty. They're sort of all or nothing. There we go. I think, no. Here we go, we're having a disaster with controls today, that's for sure. How can I stop this rudder from being where it is? No, it's still... It won't move, it won't go back. There we go. I had to use the keyboard again. The controller controls for rudder trim weren't working. There we go. I think my rudder's looking pretty straight now, so excellent. What else could go wrong this trip, huh? What else? Alright, we're halfway there. 3 minutes. So move our keyboard slightly out of the way. The enter key on the numpad is, I believe, what I bumped. And from memory, yes, that is rudder control. Rudder trim, as opposed to just straight up rudder. So 2 and a bit minutes to go, 2 minutes 10, and yeah, that's probably, okay, probably this must be the rock wall of, and judging by the next instructions, actually what's beyond it is Ramsey Bay. This isn't Ramsey Bay, it's just an inlet, but this whole big thing here is Ramsey Bay. And we're a minute out, so we'll start turning, our rudder mishaps notwithstanding, as soon. Carefully, carefully. Actually, we're still a minute. Well, 40 seconds to go. It's probably not going to turn here then. The turn's going to be over land. Usually it's just before, but... looks like the purple line... it might actually be the edge of the water up here. We've still got 30 seconds to go. Yeah, alright. The point is on the point. Another huge valley, flat plains, whatever you call them. River flat, river beds. Just whatever it is, it's awesome. Okay, definitely going to be turning pretty soon. We've hit 6 minutes. There we go. 53 degrees for 2 minutes 57. Okay, trying to figure out what this is talking about. Big river. From here you should now be within sight of the opening to Ramsey Bay, at the centre of which is a wide river heading north into the land. Proceed to the river, gaining altitude as you fly for the Stepanoff Flats. Well, I think we're probably high enough. Unless we're going over that mountain to the left. So we're certainly high enough that if we are going to the mountain to the left, we will be able to climb quick enough. Anyway, we're on our way to Big River. Going on there? There's a sort of straight, almost looks like a runway, but I don't think it is. Just where my nose is now. Doesn't look natural. It's a canal or something. Maybe it is natural. Maybe it's just a glitch in the photography or something. I'm not seeing roads or anything. It might be a road there. No, it's a river. Almost looks like an airport. It's not showing up on the map as one. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we're nearly at the opening to Big River. These must be the Stepanoff Flats. Well, we should definitely be turning soon. There we go. Let's turn to 20 degrees for 4 minutes 49. Where we're heading to Big River Fork. Follow the river up towards the mountains. It will eventually bend farther east before forking. One branch runs north into the mountains, but you should carry on into the east. Alright, will do. How long? 4 minutes, nearly 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll be up above those mountains. The closer ones, perhaps not the further ones. So, The question is, are we high enough? Possibly we are. It might depend on precisely when we turn next, which is still in exactly 3 minutes. I feel like I could probably do with a bit more height, so we're just sort of climbing anyway, ever so slightly. Maybe I'll trim up, up just a little bit. Give her a little bit more oomph, power-wise, just to be on the safe side. Because I think this fork must be over this mountain. That's the river going across over there. And I can't see the northernmost fork, so it must be beyond this peak that's in front of me. Now I think we're probably just above it. We weren't quite where we were at sort of 3,800, but we're gonna keep the climb up for a bit longer. Just to be on the safe side. Which is, of course, above the mountain peak, not below it. Or more correctly, smashed into the side of it. So, where's this river fork? Should be seeing it pretty soon. There must be a river going north there, river going east. Yeah, we're heading directly to... There must be a fork. Can't quite see it yet. But we are heading in the right direction in theory. Not really seeing the eastern river, but hey, it must be here somewhere. Alright, I think we can trim back down now. Power back down to 80 something. Get our speed back up. Oh, okay, so the fork's here. There it is. Excellent, excellent. Well, yep, we're, according to the clock, 5 seconds out, but because of the climb, I think we'll be a bit late. Purple line will probably shift us when we're about here. Look at this valley, it's plains, whatever you call this, bloody floodplains. Amazing. There we go, we're turning 60 degrees for 3 minutes and 5 seconds. We're heading to the Kametuluk River. Continue heading past the mountains to the north and south. When the range to the south peters out, Look for two wide rivers running southeast, tributaries of the Kamatuluk River. Follow the rivers towards the shoreline. Roger, roger. So yeah, I can see exactly where that is. So this must be the Kamatuluk. Oh no. I don't know which one is the Kamatuluk, but this is a tributary river here. Two wide rivers running southeast. That's them there. So this must be the Kamatuluk here. We're about halfway to it. Oh wow, look at that lake over there. That's incredible. I think the algorithm's had a bit of a hiccup. It sort of looks like it's floating in the air, but perhaps there's a gigantic waterfall there. Who knows? Magnificent. This scenery is just truly nutty. As I said before, you can see why Bob Ross just painted it over and over and over again. You just can't get sick of it, can you? Alright, about 30 seconds till we get to this tributary running into Kamatuluk River debacle. Kind of spectacular, really. What's going on? Alright, there we go. We're turning to 125 for 3 minutes 52. We're heading to Perryville Airport, the final segment on this leg. When the tributaries of the Kamatuluk River reach the shore, they will bring you to your next destination, Perryville Airport. It looks like it's on the shore of a beach. Again, like the last leg, like what is the airport doing there? Wouldn't tides flood it? Maybe not. Maybe it's up on a hill. Like a little mountain lake there. So nice. So nice. Where's this airport then? I'm not seeing it. I mean, we are a couple of minutes out. Actually 3 minutes, but judging by the picture, it must be on this bit of beach here. It must be here somewhere. I'm just not really seeing it. Okay, so you can just see a black line there, just to the left of the nose. So that means it would be there. Oh, and then I guess we're gonna have to come around, lower our speed for a bit. Again, it doesn't seem to be any civilization around here. Why is there an airport here? Still not really seeing the runway. Oh, actually. Yeah, it's actually behind these trees here. There's a little sort of place to park here. Okay. Okay, I understand. Start slowing down. I think the end of the runway's right there. Hard to see, to be honest. Okay, we can get our flaps down. Start sort of heading along this base leg before we turn towards the runway when we're about 45 degrees from the end of it. I think that'll be enough if we just start slowly turning. Beautiful little bay with its little islands. And for whatever reason, a runway on a beach. Okay, okay, alright. Alright then, I see you, airport. I see you. Feel like we're dropping a little bit too fast. We'll need to do our final turn. Right, I think we can start turning towards it now. We should be okay. Hopefully. There it is. Now we're down a bit. I think we're coming in a bit fast and high. Let's get rid of all power. Right. No, I think we're good. I think we're okay-ish. This construction at the end of the runway here. So there's a road that goes all the way around to that. This airport must be just for whatever's on that beach there. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Maybe a bit more power. Yeah, what is this? What is this? What is this fucking one house here, huh? How utterly bizarre. What's this runway doing here? Okay, I think we're good to start flaring then. Doesn't look like it gets much use, not many tire marks. And we're down. No, we're back up. Come on, plane. There we go. Now we can put the brakes on. Now we can slow right down. And can we say leg completed? Question mark. We can. 50 minutes, leg 6 of Alaska bush trip. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you can join me for the next one. Au revoir. Goodbye.